This is the Orvis Battenkill Click, and it is the least expensive click-pawl reel in the Orvis lineup. And today, I'm here to review it. If you're a subscriber to our channel and you watch a lot of these reel reviews, you probably know that we've already reviewed an Orvis Battenkill. But as it turns out, we reviewed that Battenkill right at the end of its life. So this review is going to be a little bit shorter, a little more straight to the point than some of our other reviews because, let's face it, other than a few changes, this reel is fairly similar to the outgoing model. And frankly, there aren't that many differences. But this being the new Battenkill, I wanted to make sure it got some time on the channel, so here it is. And you'll notice right away that the biggest difference is in the color. This reel looks fairly similar to the outgoing model with one key exception. They've taken the monocolor gray they used to have on the Battenkill and replaced it with the silver. And this year you can actually get it in several different colors, which is really cool. I think if there was one complaint with the old reel, it was that you could only get it in one color. So if you wanted to personalize it, or if you didn't like that sort of charcoal gray, you were out of luck. Now you've got some options. The other key difference is that the finish is remarkably better. I'm not saying that from a fishing standpoint or a scratching standpoint, the old one was bad. We didn't test it in any thorough way, but it definitely looked and felt a little bit cheaper. This one has a much more premium finish. It's just a better looking, better feeling reel than the outgoing model. And frankly, if you're not interested in all the nitty-gritty specs of this reel, you could probably stop right here. You've got a great reel that's pretty much the same as the old one in a better finish and some new colors. But if you are interested, let's start with the drag. And this being the Battenkill Click, it doesn't have one, so that category was easy. It's also not sealed because it doesn't exist. The clicker is also not adjustable, just like the old model. So there's really only one setting, and that's the one that it comes with. Up next is the spool, and I don't have the old dimensions in front of me, but it doesn't really feel any different than the old model. We've got a 3-inch max diameter, a really nice narrow 0.6-inch width, and a true traditional arbor of 0.71 inches. And that means this reel is not going to pick up line fast. The good news is it's also not going to pile up. You're going to have to do 0 level winding. This is a very narrow spool. But it is going to take 270 turns for your 100-foot fly line, or roughly 4.5 inches per turn, which, let's face it, by today's standards is really, really slow. You are not buying this reel because you want high performance. This reel is designed for freshwater fishing and definitely not big game, and it shows in that retrieval rate. In terms of capacities, this reel here is the Battenkill Click 3, which is really the 5/6 weight size. And we've estimated that this reel will hold about 100 to 125 yards of backing with your 5-weight line, which is super reasonable. And you definitely want to make sure you fill it up to the max because that is going to increase your retrieval rate ever so slightly. In terms of weight, that's one of the things that I really like about this Battenkill. It's always been a light reel, and this one still is. At its price point, it's definitely one of the lighter reels on the market, and it comes in at just a hair over 4 ounces. That's going to be good enough to put on any absolute super light high performance fly rod, though if you're buying this one, you're probably more of a price conscious shopper. Even still, if you're looking for that clicker or just a really light reel, this does it. Up next is the sound, and as you'd expect from a click-pawl reel, this reel sounds great. This review is brought to you by Trident Travel, which is our new destination travel service where you'll get our expert advice, planning, and guidance at no additional cost. That means no credit card fees, no booking fees, and for a limited time, you'll even earn Trident rewards on your travel bookings. So with every trip you book, you'll be earning valuable points that you can use towards free tackle here at Trident. Recently, we've had some clients go on some absolutely fantastic trips like permit fishing in Belize, Atlantic salmon fishing in New Brunswick, and trout fishing in Alaska. So if you're thinking about taking a fly fishing trip, Trident Travel is the way to do it. We've got a ton of great destinations, excellent service, and even more destinations being added every month. Check us out at tridentflyfishing.com/travel. One of you will have to let me know how this compares to the old model, but if my memory is correct, this reel actually sounds better. This is a really great sounding click pawl reel. If you're looking for that sound and looking for that feedback, this reel gets it done. I'm not saying it's Hardy perfect good, but it's really not that far off. And last but not least is the ergonomics, and the ergonomics on this reel are fine. Yes, I wish they would have watched my review and made this handle just a little bit longer, a little bit easier to grab, but it's fine. There's no drag knob to worry about, so that's pretty good. And if you're looking to switch spools with this, it's pretty easy. It's definitely not the easiest spool release, but that's not something that you're going to be doing day in and day out anyway. If I was looking for a reel at this price point, I would be totally happy with the ergonomics on the Battenkill Click. And now let's talk pricing. The Battenkill Click is still one of the least expensive reels in the Orvis lineup and comes in at $159, which is really fairly inexpensive for fly reels today. Sure, it's not the absolute cheapest, but this reel doesn't feel cheap anymore. And I think even though the price has gone up a little bit, that's to be expected. And I think you do get a little bit better value in this new Battenkill than you did with the old one. So if you're looking for a great click pawl reel with a great warranty and a great company backing it up, you should definitely check out the new Battenkill Click. Tell us what you think about this reel by leaving us a comment in the box below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channels because we've got a lot of great reel reviews coming right up. If you've got questions, we've got answers. Give us a call at 888-413-5211 or email us 24/7 at support@tridentflyfishing.com. I'm Ben. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.